Good morning, girls. Today is Monday. Monday's lesson, of rotation. We already studied about properties of translation and properties of reflection. Now our lesson is properties of rotation. We have already started this. We did some on Sunday, so I will continue the lesson of Monday's work. Here, first of all, our objective for this lesson is by the end of the lesson, inshallah, you will get to know how do you describe the properties of rotation and their effect on the congruence and the orientation of the figures. You have to keep some points in your mind. Describing a rotation. First of all, what is a rotation? A rotation, something rotates. A rotation occurs when an object is turned around a fixed point. There is one fixed point, and from there the object or image or anything is rotated. To describe a rotation, we need to know three things. The angle of the rotation. I already explained you this thing in the class. Circle, semicircle, quarter circle. Here, what is 180 degree, 90 degree and 270 degree? Half turn, semicircle. 180 degree is semicircle. 1/4 turn is 90 degree and 3/4 turn is 270 degree, and the complete circle is 360 degrees. Okay, the direction of the rotation, there are two directions, clockwise and anti-clockwise. Clockwise means it moves according to the clock. Anti-clock is the opposite of the clockwise. And the center of the rotation, we all know there's a point from which we can rotate the image, and this point is called the center of the rotation. This is a fixed point from where an object rotates. Now here we have some formulas. If we have to rotate the image 90 degree, then the x and y coordinates will be written like this. First of all, their places will be switched. Y will come first and x will come later, and negative sign is multiplied by x. If we have to rotate the image 90 degree but counterclockwise, I mean anti-clockwise, then the formula is opposite. It will be negative y and x. Now rotation of 180 degree, clockwise or anti-clockwise or counterclockwise, it will be the same for 180 degree. The orientation here, the coordinates will be negative, both will be negative. Now the rotation of 270 degree, x and y will be opposite and y will be negative. Now if we have to rotate the image 270 degree but anti-clockwise, then the x coordinate will be negative. Now when we have x and y coordinates for the image, we have to switch and make them according to the formulas. We have to use these formula and we will get our rotation image. Now we have a question, your turn. Here in this question they said rotate the image to 180 degree, and the coordinates are already given here, a, b, c, and d. Here I wrote the coordinates for them. Here if we have to move the 180 degree, the formula is already given, x, y both will be negative. That means here x and y, we will just make them negative. 0 cannot be negative, so it will remain 0 and 0. The b will be here, both are, I switched it here. I used the formula to make the rotation. B became -1, -2. C became -4, -2, and D became -3 and 0. Now when we will write these coordinates, we will just put on the graph these points and we will get our rotation. Now we have your turn 7. Here in the same image we have to rotate it to 270 degree clockwise. Here from the formula, here we know if we want to rotate the image 270 degree, then x and y coordinates, first their places will be switched and y will be negative. According to this formula we will switch this. For the x and y coordinates, first write the coordinates of the image. I wrote the coordinates for the image a, b, c and d. Now I will use this formula to rotate the image to 270 degree clockwise. This formula is used for this. I use this formula, and here are the new coordinates. According to these coordinates, put the points on the image, and this is your rotation for 270 degree. Now your turn 8 is point C. The point C after 90 degree. Again we will use the formula. This is the formula for 90 degree. That the places will be switched and y will be negative. We got the point. We have the point 4, 2. C is 4, 2. The coordinates for C is 4, 2. Just use the formula for 90 degree, negative 2 and 4. Again in the same question they are saying, after this point, when you have this C as negative 2 and 4, use the formula of 180 degree and get the new coordinates. We use the formula for 180 degree. The formula for 180 degree was both negative. With this point C, with this point we will just use this formula. When we use this formula, 2 was already negative, so it became negative, and negative gave us positive. Here 4 was positive, positive and negative gave us negative 4. So this is the answer of your turn 8. Now we have guided practice. These two questions were left that we didn't solve in the class. These are here. In this image you can see they are saying 90 degree counterclockwise. When you will see the table of formulas, the formula is xy, negative y, x. Switch the places and y becomes negative. This is the formula. When you will write the coordinates E, F, G, these are the coordinates for the image given here. I wrote these coordinates here. Now according to this formula, when you will switch the places, 0 and 0 change. If you switch it, it will be again 0 and 0. 3, 0, 0, 3. Negative 3, 0, 0, negative 3. These are according to formula. When I got these coordinates, I just put the point here. Now our rotation is here. The last image for this lesson, 180 degree. We have to make 180 degree. The formula for 180 degree is always the same, whether it is counterclockwise or clockwise. Negative x and negative y. Here our first coordinate of this image, here pre-image is here. Just use this formula and you will get this, and you will get the image here. That's it. Girls, if you don't understand anything, you can text me from 7 o'clock to 2 o'clock anytime. You can ask me anything.